Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to LeisureBit. And today we're coming to you from the beautiful Knaresborough in North Yorkshire before heading to the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which is our home for the night.
So let's go and take a look.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
We've left the A1 and we're heading down the A59 in the direction of Harrogate, and we take a right-hand turn, continuing to follow the A59 in the direction of Knaresborough. We head straight ahead on a couple of roundabouts. Then we continue on for a minute or two, and then we're going to take a right-hand turn into the car park.
So there's loads and loads of things to see and do here in Knaresborough. David's just parking the van. There's lots of big parking spaces. David's gone right to the back and he's just making his way over.
There is no overnight camping here, but it's very handy for parking up and going and having a look around the town. Nice row along the back here that's got plenty of room for parking up.
In the car park there are facilities, so there's a ladies, gents, baby changing and accessible toilet as well. I've just had a little look in. They're free to use and they are really clean and tidy as well.
And here's Rachel having a look to see where we are.
Hello there. It's a really good map here. It shows you all the things of interest to see in the area and shows you where they are on the map.
Prices for parking there, we paid £1.20. We're making our way out of the car park now, just up the bank. We're going to head towards the castle and the museum, the Knaresborough Leisure and Wellness Centre opposite. Making our way down the road and heading into Knaresborough.
We've been walking for about a minute, 2 minutes, and it looks as though we're coming into some of the shops. This looks really interesting. It's the Animal Education Centre.
Good old Yorkshire trading there.
There seems to be lots of really small independents, which I really, really like.
Imagine that was a bank at some point in the past. It's now a bar. We actually should have turned left down here, which is down to Marketplace to go to the castle. So we're just heading along there now. Old phone boxes, 3 of them, flowers on the top of the middle one. There's even one with a phone in. Wow, it's really nice that the rain stopped. It was absolutely teeming down a short while ago.
So inside there is a little indoor shopping parade. Only very, very small, but some lovely little things in there too. Just a really short stroll from the beautiful town centre, there is Knaresborough Castle and Museum. Remembrance, the 11th of November, Valentine's Day, 23rd of April for St George's, First Royal Monday, which is March/April, Festival of Entertainment and Visual Arts in August, Purple for Polio in October, and Halloween in October and November. New Year, it's disco, and Christmas, it's red and green. That'd be well worth coming to have a look at.
This is Knaresborough Castle, and there's been a castle here since the 12th century. Let's go and check it out. Perched on the cliff overlooking Knaresborough and the River Nid below is the prominent remains of Knaresborough Castle. The castle has many tales to tell about its past, including that Richard II was imprisoned at the castle after losing his crown. The castle was a key garrison during the Civil War in the 17th century. You can visit the castle yard for free like we're doing today, but if you wish to go inside you need a ticket, and it also gets you into the Courthouse Museum, which has the original Tudor courtroom where those accused of crimes faced public trials. When it's open, the museum is over that way, and I believe the entry is very reasonable as well, so definitely worth checking out.
The Courthouse Museum. So it's from the 12th or 13th century.
I love this time of year when you can see all of the flowers coming out. Absolutely cracking displays. At the heart of Knaresborough is the four-arched railway viaduct, which carries the Harrogate line over the River Nid. Built by Thomas Granger and opened in 1851, this was actually the second viaduct which was constructed. The previous one was due to open 3 years earlier, collapsed into the River Nid before it was completed. How about that? This one certainly seems to have stood the test of time.
Just behind me is the River Nid, and there's waterfall. You can really hear it cascading from up here. Find when you hear water like that just so mesmerising.
Must come back here and visit in the summer. Imagine all of those boats will be out there on the river then. So that was nice to have a look around the castle, wasn't it, Rachel? We didn't go inside because it's closed. Imagine it'll open in the next couple of weeks and probably at the weekend, as we're still in March now.
But you can still take in all the stunning scenery and the River Nid and the gorge down there and the beautiful viaduct. Still worth a visit.
And the nice flowers as well. This is the east gate to the castle. That's very nice. Imagine that'll have taken a bit of time to do.
Just outside the grounds of the castle there are toilets, and ladies, gents and accessible.
So we've got the gardens and the paddling pool. We've got the waterside boating down that way, marketplace and the swimming pool. There's also some parking here, but not sure it would be particularly practical for motorhomes or campervans.
Oh, there's some more little streets, lovely little shops in.
It gives you a little bit of a look at Knaresborough. I would love to come back to on a really nice day and have a good look around. The artwork on the wall there is absolutely magnificent. Must have taken an age to do and some skill in that. I always wished I was good at art.
And this lovely little courtyard here, little boggle hole with Yorkshire things in.
There's lots of pretty little yards and shops, really quaint. So here's Mother Shipton. Unfortunately the cave's closed today, otherwise we'd have gone and checked it out. You can see some of the windows have been painted in there. That dates back to when there was the window tax and people bricked up the windows. And around Knaresborough there's various properties and things that have got paintings on the windows, which is really nice. Once the oldest chemist in England, it's now a tea room.
It looks delicious too.
Given the market charter by Edward II in 1310, a market's been held here each Wednesday since that time. That's over 700 years. The market has over 100 stalls selling a wide variety of things. Isn't that cool?
Oh, there's a proper bakery behind me, like a proper one, like a, not a chain one, a proper one. Let's go and take a look. Oh! Now that is what you call a bakery.
We'll have a cream cake, should we? What do you think?
We went into that gorgeous bakery and we've got some treats for later.
We're making our way back to the van now, and then we're going to head for the campsite and get checked in before all the pictures are gone.
Please drive to highlighted route.
We head through the town in the direction of the campsite. At the roundabout, we're going to take the first exit, and then at the second roundabout, we're going to take the second exit in the direction of Ripon and Pateley Bridge. You make a right-hand turn here and then just head slightly up the road and another right-hand turn and you're on the site. Worth noting, there's an entrance and an exit, and it's the second right turn for the entrance. This gives you a little bit of a look around the campsite as we make our way to our pitch, which is in the serviced pitch area.
Our pitch number 76. Pop the screen cover on now, we'll get set up, and then we'll go and check out that cafe bar, I think. For this visit, we're on a fully serviced pitch at Knaresborough Caravan and Motorhome Club site. This is our free night, so looking forward to this. It's not often you get things for free. This is our free one. Look at the state of the van with all of the muck on the road and that rain today. Quite frankly, the whole thing's a disgrace. We're here for just the one night, and that's us set up. Again, fully serviced pitch, and a fully serviced pitch entails electrical hookup, which is 16 amps, a water tap, drainage, there's a chemical waste point, recycling, drinking and wastewater opposite. When you stay at the Caravan and Motorhome Club sites, if you haven't stayed at one before, the typical routine is, on arrival, you will stop and then you check in at reception, and depending on the site, sometimes there's keys you need or barrier access. But what you typically do is go and find a pitch. They give you a peg colour, and pitching, depending on the type of outfit you have, so it's different if you've got a caravan. There's two red posts there on each of the pitches, the different colours in some areas. Because it's a fully serviced one, we've got the red posts, and they ask just to park in the middle of those if you have a camper van or a motorhome. And normally you should park so that you've not got doors against doors, but as you can probably see here, there is a good amount of space between, so nice and safe, plenty of space if anything happens, and a nice big pitch. Once you have got set up, then you just go and let reception know which pitch you've chosen, and they often give you a helpful map to show you the section you're in and what type of pitches to go on, and generally they'll draw a little diagram on which way to go so you can find your way around the site, and give you a leaflet that gives you a little bit more information on the site. It's well worth checking it out because there's often some hints and tips in there. Children's play area, looks nice. Not a bad children's play area, eh? It's worth checking out myself. The dog walk.
It's a nice gravel path, so this will be good for all year round. Let's see where it leads us to. I have a feeling it might take us out to a field at the other side. There's a poo bin at the entrance on the way in, and another one there. Looks as though there could be like a little bit of a woodland walk down here. I'm just going to go and investigate. Oh, that's nice. No mow zone to give wildlife a home, and there's some little ducks having a wander past. Oh yeah, it looks quite flooded down here. So the ducks have made themselves a temporary home at the bottom. Good on them. Well, I'm really impressed. This is definitely one of the better dog walking areas than we've seen in some of the sites. And it is important when you've got a dog that you've got somewhere nice that you can bring them.
Speaking of dogs, you'd be wondering where Roxy is. She enjoyed herself that much last time she went and played with her pals. We've let her do that again, seeing as we're going to the show. So she'll be out with us next time, but she is away playing with her mates. Facilities block, the dishwashing area, baby and toddler washroom, Nelson Point, laundry, accessible facilities.
There's a laundry with a couple of sinks, one washing machine and one dryer. You need to buy tokens for the washing machine, so a full wash is 4 tokens and each token is £1, and for the dryer it's 1 token and that gives you 16 minutes. Dishwashing area, and the ladies' toilets at the far end.
We've got a motorhome service point where you can drive over and empty your grey water, and also a handy rubbish and recycling point. This one's the main block and the handiest one for the end of the site we're on. Here comes Rachel. I wonder what she's been up to.
I have just been to look at the dog walk and look at the facilities. Bob on.
There's a security barrier and also a little box to drop your fob in when you're leaving the site. Just pull in there when you arrive, and this takes us into the reception. And there's also an information room, which was to have a quick look in. Well, it's nice and warm in here.
I really like this idea. So there's directions printed on little slips of paper and put on hooks. So that's directions to Lidl. You just take one off and take it with you. Directions to Morrison's. How to walk into Knaresborough. That is really good. I've never seen that before.
Always handy when there's some things to do and see, especially if you're staying for a little while. Unfortunately, we're only here for the night. Cracking information room.
There is a bistro coffee bar on site called the Wanderer. It's open 3 o'clock till 8 PM Wednesday till Sunday. We're going to go in and take a look because it's on site and we want to support them.
Rachel pondering there.
We stayed and had a couple of drinks and then ordered some food. Rachel had the panini and I had the pie, and it was delicious. Cheers.
We've just been in the Wanderer, which is a bistro that's adjoined to the reception. I've got to say what a fantastic place it is. It was absolutely full to the brim. In fact, we've come away so people can get in. The food was delicious and very reasonable. What a great idea. I mean, it's really good because we're not near the centre of Knaresborough, so therefore getting food, etc. is not that easy. There is a pub. It's called the Guy Fawkes and it says it's an 8 minutes walk away, but when we looked at the menu online it's really quite expensive, and when we checked in we hadn't realised this place has got the bistro. And what a fantastic addition. What? More sites should do this. It's 4:20 on a Thursday afternoon and the place is chocker. There's not a table to be had. The food was delicious. There was a bar. It was brilliant. I was chatting to a lady there who's just said that she came yesterday and it was equally as busy yesterday. You know, what a brilliant idea. It's so good, isn't it? Because you've got a captive audience really, haven't you? You've got a lot of campervans and motorhomes, and if you want a little drink and something to eat, why not just have it on site? I think they should all have them. It's brilliant. What an idea.
Rachel, what have you thought of the Knaresborough Caravan and Motorhome Club site?
It's beautiful. It's really peaceful. It's not in the centre of Knaresborough. It's a little bit out, but actually I think that gives it a nice feel. Dog walk, really, really good. Wish Rockle was here, and the facilities are brilliant. It's even got a bistro on site. Woohoo! What did you think?
Yeah, it's a top standard facilities as you would expect here, and all the more bonus that it is the free night. How about that? You can't whack a free night, can you? Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
And we'll catch you for the next bit. Bye. Nice chrysanthemums there.
These are forget-me-nots, although David's just called them chrysanthemums.
This is Knaresborough Castle, and it's been here since the 15th century. And there's been a castle here since the 12th century. We're staying at the Caravan, no we're not. We're staying at the motorhome, what are we staying at? We're staying somewhere.